Chapter 7 Marketing Approach. What is definition of packaging by Kotler and Armstrong in 1996?
The definition of Kotler and Armstrong is activity of packaging, the activity of design and producing the container or wrapping of a product. What the definition of the packaging current apa sebutannya?
Karen et al.
Karen et al.
2019. Packaging by Karen et al. 2019 is part of product that refer to container in which it's for sale and on which its label information is displayed. Explain to me, what do you understand about packaging?
Packaging is a package that include primary container and also include secondary package that is thrown away when the product about to be used, and it also includes shipping package for the store, identify and ship product.
Okay.
And what do you understand also about the packaging?
Instead of as you said before, the packaging primary that you explained, the packaging is I will give an example, such as cream in a bottle jar, which is the primary for the primary packaging is the bottle, the jar, and will be put into the box, a box or the plastics will be a secondary packaging, and that will be transport or will be put in the large box for the safety. Why do company need eco packaging?
Because company need innovative packaging and give an advantage over competitors. What is the eco packaging?
Eco packaging is, as we know, it is for environmental friendly, like Kagan and Green 2019 by Kagan Green 2013. Packaging is a key issue is key issue, and package must be and package desire must be a way and address the packaging environmental issues such as recycling, biodegradability, and sustainable forestry. Okay. Give me two functions of packaging.
First is containing and protecting product. Second is promoting product. Give the function of packaging.
To storage, to facilitate storage and convenience, product quality, to protect the product, promoting the product.
And why we containing and protect the product?
Because if the perishable, to protecting the product, because of the we don't want the product to be a damage or perishable and it don't have a good quality. Okay, my question is, how many do packaging have? How many level do packaging have?
3 level.
3 level. Okay. 3 level and
What the
the under.
First level is hold the actual product. Second level is act as the primary package for the product. Third is used to transport the customer package through the supply chain. What the difference between level 1, packaging level 1, level 2 and level 3?
Level 1, hold the product, the actual product. Level 2, hold as a secondary package, which is the hold the first package. The third one is the for transportation, which it hold the product for the transportation. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Give me an example of first level package.
Certain food product sold in a plastic bag contains of the product, for example like fruits, vegetable and bread. What do you explain the first level packaging?
First level packaging is whole actual product, which is like for the example like vegetable, vegetable is very perishable and gonna get like, if we go to the supermarket or somewhere else to buy a vegetable, they will give something like they will put it in a plastic for protecting it, so the plastic will be the first level of packaging. Then what do you understand about second level of package?
Second level package is the egg as the primary package for the product, and the marketer use a variety of other methods to communicate with customer. This method are often within or sometime on the product package. They may include such as information manual and warranty card. Explain and give me example for second level packaging.
Second level packaging also can be known as primary package, which is how the first level of package. For the example, perfume. If the perfume, for the first level of package, the perfume is the perfume is the bottle or the jar bottle that hold the actual product. Then the second level of package will be the box that will be protect the bottle of perfume. What is the difference between second level and third level of package?
Second level is a primary package for the product, and the marketer also have other method to communicate with their customer before they open their product. They may include such as information manual, any information inside, and also warranty, and have promotional incentive such as coupon. And the third level packaging is used to transport the customer package through the supply chain, and this offer a higher protection, and this is offer higher of damage protection of the customer packaging. And for example, like perfume box may be put together into a bigger wooden box for export purpose.
Okay.
Put the example for the third level packaging.
For the third level packaging, the example is as we know, the third level of packaging is for transportation. For example, such as like I said just now, a perfume. It may like put the box of perfume in the more large boxes for transport for the producer to transport the perfume to the customer in supply of chain. Give packaging decision. Give me a packaging decision and explain.
Number one is protection. Protection is to protect the product from damage and during shipping and handling. And the second packaging decision is environmental and legal issue. For environmental and include assessment of environmental impact. For example, we use box or paper bag. And for the legal issue is in order to create packaging, do not infringe intellectual property such as copyright and trademark. And the number 4 packaging decision is expensive to create. Expensive to create if developing new packaging have be extremely expensive. Number 5 is cost. Cost is must have a smart packaging. It because to reduce cost and but have a high profit. And also when the product is cheap but it is reliable. And the six is distributor accepted. Packaging decision not only accepted by final customer. They also have accepted by a distributor who sell the product for the supplier. Number 7 is added value. Added value is packaging design and structure can be added value to the product. In the product must have the stylistic design. It can make more alternative to the product is more alternative when displayed in the customer home. Last, visibility. This packaging can be captured for attention to the customer and this is particular important to the customer to make the product not familiar, and also with a packaging that make the customer more interactive,
Yes.
and the product must be stand out to make sure that the customer want to buy the product. And list down the packaging decision.
All of it.
Yeah.
Visibility, added value, protection, expensive, cost, long-term decision, distributor decision, distributor acceptance. The last one, not like this. Decision now,
Long-term decision.
I already did.
Cost,
Environmental
and legal issue.
environment. List of the effective packaging feature.
Appropriately designed for target market, like sketching, suitable product, and compliant with nutritional requirement. And number 5 is promote image of enterprise. Number 6 is recognize of competitor product. Number 7 is strong, convenient, and well designed. Give me example for effective good packaging feature.
The first one is
Appropriately
appropriately target market. For the example is Happy Meal, which is McDonald's. The target market is kids. They will be designed it's for kids and having some like toys to attract kids. Second one is eye-catching, such as for the example is cola and Kit Kat, which is it will wrap in the eye-catching color such as like red, because it can be looked from the far and it's very eye-catching. The third is suitable products such like for the example like body shop. No. Perfume, such like perfume like chemical reaction. It must be put like for place that
in a box.
in a box for the chemical reaction. The fourth one is the compliance requirement, retailer requirement, which is like body shop. The sixth one is strong convenience, well designed, which is it must be less like mobile phone, something like that will be designed. And promotes image of enterprise. It's like having like agriculture business, something it can be promoted from the agriculture business. And last but not least is the recognize of recognize from the competitor product. This is such as, like, for the example, the Colgate. It can be have a same type of design but have a different brand from the competitor. What is a labeling?
Labeling is a visual labels, symbolic and or texture information containing combination of picture, number, and letters. For product identification and recognition. And what is labeling?
Labeling is having information on it, such as, like, price, quality, content, nutrition, quality, and have a health effect on it. It also must be environmental. And it also may have a environment or history of the product. Explain. What do you understand about persuasive labeling in type of labeling?
Persuasive labeling is focused on the identify of the product. For example, like regardless pizza, the identify of Pizza Hut is highlighted here. Highlighted.
What is the function of labeling?
Labeling is for consumer. Labels serve to capture the attention of shopper. They used to catchy word. Makers trolling customers to stop and evaluate the product. And second is the label. The label likely to be the first thing new customer see and others and offer their first impression. The second and the third is the product information to aid their purchase decision or help improve the improve the customer's experience when they use the product. And what is other function of labeling? For the first is for the certain country, it must be have in a require in a law. Second is for the retailer, it's easy for them to check out the customer by using RFID, which is then RFID tag. That will be easy for the company. It make the easy for the international market, such like they can explain about the product like by language, multi-language in the labeling.
How many did Malaysia have? How many certification standard that Malaysia have?
There are 6. They also get more trusted, at least the Malaysia certificate standard.
Malaysia certificate standard first we have halal food, One Malaysia best, Malaysia good practices, good agriculture practices, which is my cap, and then Malaysia aquaculture scam, Malaysia organic scam, and last but not least Malaysia properties scam Malaysia. Okay. The next one is explain what do you understand about One Malaysia.
One Malaysia best.
One Malaysia best.
One Malaysia best is it is a program and is a national program implemented by the Minister of Agricultural and Agro-based Industry through its agency Pharma. Also only food which fulfill the standard are eligible to bear the Malaysia base logo. And explain about One Malaysia base.
One Malaysia best is introduce the local food. That in a several selection there will be a process for select the good fruits, which is this can make the only certain of fruit that we have certain of fruit or product, agriculture product that have logo of my logo of One Malaysia best is for sure it is the best because it have the One Malaysia best is very strict about the selection of the product, selection of agriculture product, and it can be guaranteed it's a good product. Give me 2 objectives of One Malaysia best.
To increase international consumption for demand for agro-based product, and then to create stability in economic situation and condition. Also the same question, what is objective of One Malaysia best?
The objective for Malaysia best is to improve the local agro base in Malaysia. Second one, to get the effective and comprehension by the Minister of the Agriculture. What is the advantage of One Malaysia base?
In fact, this logo is easily easily accepted to consumer as fruit of high quality. And then in the long run, Malaysia will purchase local fruit as the people understand the significance of the logo and confident to place a premium price to increase profit and give the what mean the Malaysia base the logo.
What the Malaysia-based logo is for advertises for the trade, which is the logo indicated as a indication that food that have been undergone control standard processed by the government. And it be guarantee for the high quality of the product. What is Malaysia Organic Scam song?
Malaysia Organic Scam is the program to recognize organically cultivated farm. And what is the Malaysia Organic Scam?
The Malaysia Organic Scam is processing, labeling, and marketing the product which is not the product agro-based, which is not using any chemical. It's just for like organic, just by using the organic base, original organic. So what is the benefit of Malaysia Organic Scam?
First is producer product can be marketed at the reasonable price. And the second is customer have been confident because the product is no chemical. And the third is environment worker. The environmental pollution or intoxication among the operation and worker can be minimized. List the benefit of foam.
It's for the producer, which can be used as the reasonable, as you can say. The second one is the consumer, the price and the quality of the product, and third is environmental and the workers. Environmental and workers, which can be like reduce our environment for environment, which can be reduce the pollution, and the workers will be so happy by using the organic practices. Who the one who give the halal certificate?
Halal certificate will only be issued by Jakim if the product manufacturers or released by the companies must be the specific criteria. In Malaysia, standard entitled halal food. What is halal certificate?
Halal certificate is a product that manufacture must be clean, halal, uh, halal that can be used by the Muslim, and this is will be will be what is mean will be certified will be by the Jakim, will be giving by a Jakim. Give me 3 benefit of halal certificate.
First is penetration to the largest market. If have Malaysia the halal logo is highly respected and well accepted by Muslim countries. And then second is give the confidence to your business, customers, supply, and other stakeholders. And the third is provide your product to be halal and Sharia compliant. Give what the other benefit of halal certificate.
The next is give lang increase staff moral and commitment. Staff moral and commitment, and then occurs this occurs for competition edge, and lastly it give profitability. What is my guess stand for?
Malaysia Good Agricultural Practices, which is a comprehensive certification scheme for agricultural, aqua, livestock, and livestock store. Explain about Malaysia Good Agricultural Practices. Thank you.
Agriculture practices which emphasize environmental, economy, social aspect, to ensure the product is high quality and safe for benefit of my gift.
First is produce quality and safe to eat agricultural product. Second is to reduce pollution, to reduce environment pollution. And number 3 is facilitate the export of the product. Number 4 is one certificate scheme facilitate the implementation of good agricultural practice certification. And what is the other benefit of my gift?
The other benefit of my gift is guarantee the safeness of the wellness of the staff, and then encourage the facilitated accepted of the consumer, which is it can be they're more confident of the product. The sixth is international facilitated and reduce the promotional costs. And last but not least is unlike the SLAM, SPLM, the gap is more commercial and not confuse the consumer with the not confuse the consumer and the entrepreneur. Okay, the next is what is the objective of my gap?
The increase the number of farm gap certification to encourage quality and safe food produce to domestic and export market. And what is the direction of my gap?
The direction of my gap is increase the number of farms of my gap, and then increase the competitive at the international level, and then be a benchmark of with the international gap. Last but not least is increase the awareness of the consumer in a safety and good quality of agriculture product. That's all for chapter 7, marketing of operation.